doing enough of it.
Keep going.
Normally I'm just listening to
Continue.
Pumping that iron,
Today,
know?
when I'm on the no, seriously, when I'm on the rowing machine, I do like to watch other people play
exactly
the game, and I do like to watch them do it in a way that I wouldn't normally do it.
Today I watched a 3-hour 100% run of a Mario Sunshine. Today.
And you've already done that.
Yeah, I played Mario Sunshine.
But you
I
want
know
to see
what
somebody
everything
else
is.
do it.
I want to see like some insane individual map out exactly how he would beat the game at the fastest time.
On another note, Stamper and Jeff, have you guys ever just watched guys play like a Street Fighter game and just to watch how they play?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm watching Evo right now.
And there's nothing weird about that.
No! There's nothing.
I consider it a I'm watching.
There's a difference
really
between watching a game for 5 minutes versus watching something for 4 hours.
Well, a 4-hour watch is a game
it's like watching
walkthrough.
a chess match.
I know where this is going.
Okay, so Zach. No. I know it sounds hypocritical, but seriously, Street Fighter matches are over within a minute. But why would you watch Minecraft for 6 straight hours?
I never said I watched Minecraft. I would watch Bloodborne or Dark Souls. Because
Zach
I would
watch
see.
Why would you watch Bloodborne?
Because I want to see the strategy level for level, moment to moment. Because it's not just a 2-3 minute match. It is a whole fucking game.
Do you skip ahead? Do you cut off?
Yeah. There are parts where I'm like, oh, I know what happens.
I would watch a 6-hour Let's Play of someone playing Minecraft if it was like an interesting concept.
Zach, what's your guilty pleasure? Like maybe they think it's fascinating that you sit and animate all day.
That's true. Would you really want to watch me do the same fucking animation for 14 hours? Nobody
people did it when you did the Street Fighter thing for Aaron. Next.
That's true.
Anyway,
Michael Westermeyer says.
No, wait, Zach didn't answer.
Oh, sorry.
I don't answer. I said NPR is a guilty pleasure.
And I just admitted that I sometimes would jack off in the trap.
You're gonna want this out of the podcast. I know you.
What? I said I did.
Okay, he jacks off the trap. All right.
I did.
He's gonna want that cut out.
All right. Michael Westermeyer asks.
Let's cut it off. It's over. I jacked off to a trap multiple times.
What are you high? Nobody cares.
Michael Westermeyer asks, "What's something you love but everyone else seems to hate?"
Jersey Shore.
Jeff, you first. Let's go.
I don't know. Man, I wish I had more than like 1 second to think about this.
Fast and the Furious.
Do you want to get back to you?
Fast and Furious 3.
Fast and Furious 3.
Fast and Furious 7.
You love that, but other people hate it.
Oh,
Freddy got fingers.
Fuck you.
Freddy got fingers. All right. Okay.
The Walking Dead always seemed.
Really?
Well, hold on. It's
Wow.
always it's pretty hated.
I don't
too.
like it, dude.
You hate
So
it?
it's
It's
not.
awful.
Yeah, I hate it.
Hey.
It's not that unpopular, by the way.
That's your first question.
It's one of those. It's one of those.
It's something you like, but everybody else hates.
Oh, is it? It's the opposite.
Yeah, something you love.
Oh, okay.
But wow, we
Not
hate
hate, but everyone
dick.
else.
Okay, sure. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, you just like immediately hated on something.
Videos of a
Fuck The
dude
Walking Dead.
pissing on the walls in McDonald's bathroom.
I agree, though.
That I like.
Can I not say that I don't like The Walking Dead?
The Axis powers.
Wow, you
Axis
guys are
powers.
all-
There you go. Japan, come on! Knock up some more ships down.
What do you love that other people hate, Zach? Come on.
The movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger where he's defeating the Antichrist. What's that called?
Little Nicky.
8th day, 7th day,
Yeah.
6th day.
Little Nicky.
That movie's such a guilty pleasure, but I love it. I don't know why. It's such a shitty movie, but I love
6th day
it.
was where he cloned
so
himself.
fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, shit. What's
That's
the
it.
one?
6th. I think it's the 6th day.
No. That's the one where he
clones
clones himself. What's the other one?
Oh, the End of Days.
It's called
End of Days. Yeah.
It's
that's
such
right.
a shitty
You're right.
fucking movie, but every time it's on, I have
That's
to
where
watch.
he fights the devil.
I have to watch all of it. Yeah, I have to watch all of it.
Yeah, I don't watch it too.
Every
I watch
time
it
it's
too.
on,
Yeah.
I have to watch all of
For
it.
me, it'll always be Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh,
it will
yeah.
always be that movie.
I often love to watch the entire
You like Freddy Got
trilogy
Fingered?
or
Dude, I love
quadrilogy
Freddy Got
of
Fingered.
Resident
Oh, I thought you hated
Evil
it.
No,
after I
it's
order a
such a-
pizza. The
You're
end.
I like the first Resident Evil movie,
You're a
even though it's so
scumbag.
bad.
Yes,
I didn't get to it, but
No, I will watch those with absolute pleasure. I will order a pizza and watch all of the Resident Evil movies.
Look,
Ew, Resident Evil.
I will do it.
You
They do
disgust
suck.
me.
Listen,
They're horrible.
I didn't say I like it. Dude, boo.
But I kind of like them too.
The first movie's got really good music and atmosphere.
That actually
fucking
mixes
thing,
with
dude.
the
You're
guilty
fucking devil,
pleasure
dude.
thing too. I will order a pizza, I will buy a bottle of vodka, and I will consume both of them while I watch
What would
every
Chris
single
say?
fucking movie.
look,
Chris,
Final Fantasy 8.
Chris, what do you
Is
say?
that your guilty pleasure?
I didn't even get this. Is a guilty pleasure.
Oh my god,
to
what
it.
the fuck?
Okay, my guilt.
Please tell me it's not real.
My only guilty
It's your
pleasure
girlfriend. Fuck off.
ended years ago.
What was it?
Jersey Shore.
Yeah, Jersey Shore, dude.
Wait, you like Jersey
Dude,
Shore?
that's mine
love
as
it.
well.
I used to love that
Oh
shit.
Me and Chris love Jersey Shore, dude. Cabs hit.
Gabs
Cabs hit.
That-
we're faggots.
I will never defend you on that.
I know, it's fine. Look, it's
It's
obviously garbage.
Yeah,
but
it's so
funny.
bad, but it's.
What'd you
it's
You know what?
entertaining. Who cares?
I can understand now why you guys, because it's like the whole like concept of it is just like so fucking out of the
are
world.
lots
No,
of
it is
things I
like
hate about it.
tragic alien interaction.
It was so different than our lives that we thought it was funny because like it was just so stupid. It was
Oh, you
good
mean
to
like
laugh at them.
like a stark contrast between life in Ireland versus life in America?
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Is that,
yeah.
what you thought life in America would be?
At the time, we did. We did.
a beach on Jersey. A Jersey
We thought that was the
beach.
time in New Jersey.
And everyone was
that's-
like, "Yo, we need to go
I had
get
never
some roast
seen-
beef sandwiches."
I'd never seen Guidos before. It was new.
yeah, the Guidos were like brand new back then.
And like two
I don't
of the
think you
guys
should just
grow
like
on you.
loosely throw out Guido. It's-
And a couple of the guys were like, they did grow on you.
Make
Yeah?
it laugh.
Yeah.
Chris,
yeah.
Vinny and Polly, yeah?
Yeah.
yeah, they Guided on you. Yeah.
They did.
Shane Daniels asks, do you have any other big ideas like
That's another
Hellbenders you want to do after Hellbenders?
Yes.
I'm not
Like
gonna say
mix
it here.
really sweet sounding medieval fan. Okay, fuck you, Shane. Yeah, no, I had an idea. Do you guys have any ideas you want to do after
but
Hellbenders?
Yeah,
I wanna
check
surprise
out the
people.
traps, man.
Yes, but they're secrets.
I want to surprise people.
All right.
Niall.
Stamper and I still plan on doing a cooking show. I'm just saying that
No one knows if I'm joking.
it's gonna
It's
happen.
real. This is real.
I wanted,
Fuck you.
I wanted to
That would
make.
be the best idea ever.
I wanted to
That's
turn.
where I want to be.
Mick, you need to go to fucking cooking school before we make a show, man.
You know what? I'm gonna teach you how to do some. Fuck you. All right, what's up?
I wanted to turn my failure cartoon thing wonky into something actually worth.
It's not a failure, man.
I wanted to write it into something.
No, he's kind of right. It was a failure.
No, I
Why
wanted
do you
to-
hate it so much?
I wanted to write it into something.
I love Corey and everything he's done, but Wonky is hands down
Why?
the worst.
Give reasons. Give a list.
He made one cartoon.
Bad voice acting, bad audio, bad
That's why
everything.
it's funny.
why it's funny.
That's why it's
Jeff,
funny.
Someone back me
That
up.
was actually
Bad
the
audio
point of the
is part of the charm.
Versus your capabilities, Wonky.
Wonky's
Really?
fucking funny, dude.
Listen, I wanted to write Wonky as like this naive fool who was just learning the human life from a perverted psychopath who knows nothing about life.
Why don't you go pitch that to Pixar? And we
They
can
would
move on to-
fucking love it, dude.
Corey, you did pitch Wonky at fucking Hollywood. We were in the room with you.
You pitch Wonky.
Yeah.
To the fucking trip take
You
guys.
been wrong,
I'm
kid.
surprised. I fucking remember it, Corey.
I don't remember.
I thought you were fucking psycho.
I don't remember. Corey, where was Wonky?
I don't remember.
You did.
I must have been fucking huffing the
Forgot
paint.
about that, dude. God, I forgot about that.
I don't remember that.
All right, Wingman. Wingman.
That was
20
sitting in the
to
fucking
me.
bed, especially like you were a fucking psycho. He was like, you were like,
Liar!
Chris,
You're a liar!
Did. You absolutely did.
What did I say?
You were just telling people, okay, I will remember the exact plot. You said that Wonky was its own like dream world for kids or something, and blah 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 blah, right?
Yeah, okay.
You were like 20
That
minutes.
sounds like
this guy
nothing
was
I
still
would say.
It
It
was. Dude, he was fucking.
What?
Yes, dude.
What?
You scared him away, Corey.
Excuse me? Was I fucking huffing on paint chips?
You got us blacklisted from Hollywood.
I don't remember that.
Corey,
You're a liar.
it did happen. It did.
Never.
Zach was there. Aaron was there.
Who cares?
Susie
cares?
was there.
Still getting cut. Who cares?
It's okay, cut. That's funny.
All right, Wingman 2699 asks, have you guys ever had any relationship problems? If
No.
so, please
Next
elaborate.
question.
We've got Steven Vauladicus says, what were some obstacles and hardships that you felt while pursuing something you were passionate about? Has anything come close to grinding things to a halt?
That time I hired a studio.
And what
fucking
helped
ruined me.
you? And what helped you or didn't help you overcome it?
Chris
How
hired a
time
studio for
consuming it
Leon.
is. It's very time consuming.
Time?
It's very tedious. If you want to do animation, if you want to do, comedy to an extent, it's going to be very time consuming.
I got swindled from Hollywood.
Chris, just say the fucking.
Yeah, just do it.
No,
It's been.
Listen, you can dig it up, but I got fucking screwed by a studio out of $6,000. They told me they'd animate an episode of Leo Satan every week or two. I
You
forget
looked like a fucking 13.
I gave them a
It's
design
terrible.
sheet, and it was supposed to look like Leon Satan 3 and 4, which was decent.
I saw the episode. It looked so fucking.
I
bad.
swear it's on.
I saw a link.
I swear they got an intern to do it.
It was them in a field, and like whatever angle they had on them, I've never
But
seen that.
who wrote that
It was a
script? I'm
slightly
curious.
curved light
Main
for a
shine.
field.
It was so curved.
It was weird. It wasn't like a regular episode, anyways, but
Yeah.
they still fucked up the animation.
I still think you should release it. Just
For me, it's editing Sleepy Cast and then Sleepy Cabin going to a halt, everybody, and then not having any income.
But that's all, folks. Next question.
All right, Windmill Punches asking, what are your thoughts on tattoos?
Cool, hot, sexy.
How many is too many?
you answer this, Vic. You answer this, because you have a fucking sleepy cabin
I am
tattoo.
the only person in this group that has
I'm
a
getting one,
tattoo.
though. I'm
A
getting half
sleepy
sleep.
cabin tattoo.
Yeah, well,
Do you regret the tattoo?
not at all.
I wouldn't regret
I
that.
actually,
peppermint.
you know what's funny about that? No. It's funny because it's one of those things that I forget that I have it, and every single time I see it on me, I'm actually really fucking happy I
Are you
am.
motivated?
What's that?
Are you motivated? Are you inspired?
It doesn't necessarily motivate me. It just when I see it, I'm just happy to see it. It gives me a smile.
There's a
Makes me
shocking amount of people with sleeping cabin tattoos.
There's actually so far from Twitter.
A
what
good
I've
dozen,
seen-
I think, right?
Well, there's at least eight people that have tweeted it.
But the only reason is because the design is really good. If
Well, no,
Sleepy Cabin
it's a
comes
great
to a halt,
design.
it's a good
really
it's a good tattoo regardless of what it stands for.
exactly.
Yeah.
A skeleton
It's a
key is
standalone.
just a
No
fucking
matter what,
sexy ass
it's a very
fucking
good design.
And for me, I've already said this 100 times, but people are like, "Well, what if somebody had a sleep cab?" It's just a reminder of a transition in my fucking life
Can I talk to Jeff for a second?
And
Jeff,
I'm
would
really
you ever get a
fucking
Sleepy
happy.
Cabin tattoo?
that I have it. The end. What's
Next
that?
question.
What's the point now?
Yeah.
It's just that I know you never would. That's the only
You know what? It's the problem. I don't think I could get it.
I would never
I'm
get a
getting too much.
tattoo.
don't
I
think
would
could
never.
get
You know what? It's so funny. For
Because
the longest
I feel
time,
like
dude.
I'd freak out and get tired of it.
I would have never, ever. I was one of those people who was like, I'm never gonna get a tattoo. What the fuck would I ever commit to my body that I would ever actually want to put there? And then when things happened in my life and things happened and I came to Philly, I don't know. This is, if Sleepy Cabin dissolved tomorrow, this would be even better and even cooler because it would be such a fucking reminder of something that
It's
I don't know,
a relic.
Yeah, all of a sudden it becomes that much more important. There's nothing that will ever make me regret
I was thinking
this.
again, like
I love it. The end.
some like little homage to it on my half sleeve, but I wouldn't get the thing.
She could tattoo my wiener.
If possible, if you can get a tattoo that's less than 2.8 inches, then I would probably do it.
Sorry,
I get
it's
it.
like
You can,
18,000 inches.
No, it costs less.
You know?
It's
So
too little
gross.
price to get a
I'm
tattoo.
sorry,
of your
and
wiener.
it's shaped in a
Make
corkscrew.
Yo, now you should
wiener.
get a full-size Mick Wiener on your pinky
Yeah,
finger.
that little, yeah, I'll get it on my little.
Hey, no! You should get half an ant tattooed on your dick, because that's all it can fit.
No, because it's.
Talking about.
All right, we got Keith.
You freak!
Wait, you mean you get a
We've got Keith Rogers.
You get a half a Mick Wiener on my little nub.
Keith
stop.
Rogers.
I get half a
asks-
Mick Wiener right here. Look, guys, look
Yeah,
at
right on your wart, we get it. Stop!
Keith Rogers asks, "Can I visit Philly and crash with you guys?"
No.
Who are you?
They actually, this is a somewhat serious question.
this. Fuck up, seriously.
All right. Hey, well, don't
Maybe
be
he's a nice
dick.
guy. Maybe he can stand my house.
Great guy.
up.
And you know what? He probably ended up staying with us anyway, so shut up
Yeah,
now.
tell him to fuck up, though.
Nice
Oh
house.
my God, Niall!
Tell him to figure it
Iron
out.
Phoenix, Iron Phoenix app. You are literally like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You are two different human beings now. All right, Iron Phoenix. If you all were to animate full-length films together, assuming all expenses are paid or payable, who among the Sleepy Cabin would be delegated as the director of that movie?
Chris O'Neill.
Chris. Yeah, that's
Chris O'Neill.
I'd give it to Chris.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Why?
You're a good director.
You can
Because you're on a camera.
Full stop, you're a good director.
Hey!
Also, a good knife rapist, Chris O'Neill.
But wait, you were saying
You
animation.
guys really kill this entire.
Did he say animation?
No, they did. If you were all to
Said-
animate a full-length
Yeah,
film, so I guess it's
Oh, animate.
So it's
I
animated.
would still say Chris to some degree.
Oh.
He's very good at shots. He's very good at composition.
Thanks.
I'll give you
I think
that.
so. I think
Thanks.
so.
I
Definitely.
agree.
That's
Good
nice.
color,
He
good
has
lighting.
nice legs.
Yeah.
Look at these.
Exactly.
All you gotta do.
Next question, dude.
All you gotta do is tan your albino legs and not be autistic, and then we'd have a
Wow.
direct.
Damn, dude.
All right, next.
You don't want to top it. You're fucking.
God damn it, guys! You know what I'm
You
joking.
asked for it, dude.
Yes. Get out! I'm joking.
What's the next question?
Next question.
The Box of Shame asks,
Good name.
if you had to relocate Sleepy Cabin to another state,
Antarctica.
besides
Next question.
Antarctica is a state.
Not a state.
And besides
Could be.
Pennsylvania, where would you like to go?
Texas.
Greenland.
Texas.
Texas.
Greenland.
Yeah, because
Canada.
zero income tax, right?
Yep.
Washington.
Oh yeah. And
New
the
York.
temperature
I
is
want to live
fairly
in a place
regulated.
like Forrest Gump lived in.
Florida.
Fucking trees.
What, Alabama?
That's like Alabama. You're
Yeah,
right.
I would totally live in his house.
What?
In cartoons.
You relocated
You know it's
fucking
hot
Hawaii.
as shit.
Not with a big old
Hey,
AC.
hey. No, with a big old AC.
Hawaii. Hawaii is a good place. A little expensive, but it's alright.
There's a volcano that's gonna fall on you though.
Jeff, do your best Hawaiian impression. Moving on. Okay.
Amazing. Amazing.
That's the Middle East.
Dog the Bounty Hunter lives in Hawaii.
You know what's funny is that they have 18 words that rhyme with That's like
that was
half
every
of their
country in the
fucking
Middle East,
dictionary, to be honest.
That was Syria. That was Iraq.
Actually-
Notice, wait, isn't there like 35 fucking meanings to aloha?
No, like, you know, Alaska apparently.
Oh,
has,
for snow, it's like.
yeah. Alaska has 35.
But what is the word? What is the word? Does anyone know?
Aloha
Aloha
means, aloha means
club,
to
yeah.
friendship those
Stop
who have
that.
no feet. Deep within the sand of
You've been a bad boy. Zach.
Nobody knows.
Sorry, we're back with the-
Nobody knows the answer. If there was a place to relocate, Hawaii sounds nice.
did you hear what I
Texas
said?
isn't bad.
I would-
San Diego.
Honestly,
hear what I
Texas would
said?
be the biggest one.
I think Texas too.
Aloha means
Hello.
those to greet. It was like hello to those who greet, deep within the sand of heat.
Thank you, fucking homework, dude. Get,
I like
get an
your.
question.
I like your interpretation. I do. No,
It's a
genuine.
fucking
That was
card my
it.
aunt was sent me to for my birthday. What the hell's wrong with
That
you?
was honestly not far off the Sandland thing we said at the beginning. That was just one of those weird things you did.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, Pennsylvania,
What are you
Texas,
looking at me like that for?
It's a Quizler riddle.
San Diego,
Oh,
Hawaii.
fucking Bill Corey.
They did say another state. Otherwise, I'd say
not a
Taiwan.
bad
'Cause
villain.
Taiwan is fucking
What's
amazing.
You live in Taiwan?
I would absolutely. They have the number one.
China's gonna invade him, dude.
They're fucking. They will. That would be the only down. That would be the only downside.
riddles.
Is that you'd be like, I'm in Taiwan, and all of a sudden China's
China's
like,
like, "No, bye."
you're ours, and then you'd be like, oh.
Can we say this a little?
That's like the
I'm sure,
one that's like
Nick,
the
I'm sure you know this
business
is.
or something.
Hold on, I thought the Riddler was the Quizler. I didn't know.
That's like a shitty fucking like.
That's
Like,
like-
Quiznos?
You're
That's
mad.
like an Adult Swim parody.
You're
of
mad.
The Quizler.
Fun fact about Taiwan.
You need to be quizzed on this.
Taiwan says it's China. It's the real China.
Yeah.
And China says it's the real China. I'm
Yes.
sure you know that. You
True or
think the
false?
internet's.
When I was in
False
Taiwan just this summer, I went to a deli and they were like, "How is your Chinese so good?" And I was like, "Oh, my mom's from Taiwan. I'm half Chinese." And all three ladies behind the counter, their faces went from like, "Oh, smiling at the foreigner who
Fuck
spoke
you.
Chinese," to just like stone cold. And they were like, "You're not half Chinese.
You're full.
You're half Taiwanese."
Interesting.
And here I was,
So do-
like,
so do
I was
people-
still handing money over the counter. Like, I was like,
Do people in Taiwan still view themselves as Chinese? Is the real China?
No, they consider themselves Taiwanese. Absolutely.
Interesting.
No doubt. Yeah.
Have you ever tried to use this Chinese line thing on like women?
But hey,
I am Chinese.
To what? For what purpose?
I don't know. I'm just curious. If
To what
If there was an
benefit?
angle. If there's an angle to it.
Well, the problem is that like Chinese is not like Spanish. There's nothing romantic about it. It always sounds
Or
like you're
French, for
shouting at
example.
somebody.
French. Like,
Well, or French.
Shouting.
It always sounds like you're just shouting and yelling. Like even the words like "I love you."
give us some Mandarin.
Like,
Here's-
listen, ladies, I have a Chinese dick.
Yeah.
Ching
Here-
tong.
oh yeah.
Ding
Check out
dong.
my Chinese ding dong is never a pickup line. But
say it in Chinese.
no, but here's I love you.
Say it in Chinese.
Here's I love you in Chinese. 我爱你. Okay.
I need.
Yeah, there's nothing like calm or soothing about it.
Oh wait, give it an STD or
Okay,
something.
wait.
It sounds like you want to punch
Say,
somebody.
okay, wait. Say I want to. I want to fake.
Hold hold on. Okay. 我要放我的手在你的。
我要放下的
No,
手
see,
在
this
你
is
的。
I don't know some of these words.
Okay,
say your voice changes.
Just okay. Say
What
your.
do you mean my voice changes?
It like goes higher or
You're like,
something.
okay, I'm gonna talk in
Yeah.
Chinese. Why?
Okay, wait. I'm trying to figure this out, right? So say I think you're a very pretty lady.
你很美丽。
你很美丽。Okay, so do I sound like an ignorant?
Nick,
是一个很漂亮的女人。
Okay,
So there you go.
Speak as suavely as you can.
Yeah.
你是一个很漂亮的女
Yeah,
人。
there's a word, there's a word.
Do I sound like I'm saying it, or do I?
Yeah, you were just doing it. You were actually doing the tones too. 你是一个很漂亮的女人。
Is that literally the words, or am I saying it weird to you?
No. You said everything up, and you said you were very pretty, and then you stopped.
Oh, 你是一个很漂亮。
No. 你是一个很漂亮的女人。
你是一个漂亮的。
It's like this is like
Now you sound like you're a little drunk, but you're still speaking Chinese.
Sweet dude.
It sounds like you're playing a fucking record in the back in reverse. Like synchronic messages.
Yes, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
飘飘飘。
shut up. That's our beautiful language. All right, we've got 4 more bitch ass. This is from our amazing patrons. Next, we've got Paul Raymond. Commissions from companies or developers. Have any of you done one? How did you feel about it? And will Sleepy Cabin ever consider doing one?
Commissions?
Commissions from another company.
I did
totally.
recently.
I would do it.
About 8 months ago, I did a commission for Jash, the video podcast.
By
network.
commissions, do you mean jobs?
Yes.
Yes, big commission.
Would you do
Big
jobs
commission.
to make money outside of?
I did one
This.
for Reggie
Well,
Watts.
gee.
Well, you know what? Some people think we make a whole lot of money being the group that we are. Okay, I'm just saying. Some people do think that,
I'm just jacked.
and they're patron supporters of
Are
it.
they
There you
talking
go.
about us doing like have we done individually before Sleepy Cabin?
No, I think what they're actually specifically saying is, as Sleepy Cabin, would we be willing to do jobs
I'd be willing
from
to
other
do
people?
one if it was like something we were
Within the group, right? Within
like if
the-
we all cared about it and
Right.
if it like was
Well,
worth
it's the
it.
reason why I think we haven't done like the Audible or the Loot Crate shit is because it's just as a group, it's not something that we've been passionate
I really
about
hate
doing.
you, great.
Right.
I really just don't get
No,
the point.
and I won't cut that out.
Okay, fine.
Good,
It's good.
because I know we got to cut some things out. But I think that as a group, like while we may not necessarily hate the product, or some of us do, as
Sorry,
a group,
I don't
it is
hate
not,
the product. I just
No.
don't care about it.
No, I absolutely
Yeah.
agree. No, I absolutely agree. It's just not something as a group I fucking care about. Uber Nubinator says,
I'm sure there's like really good
if
stuff inside of it.
Corey, hey, if you could go anywhere, where in the world would you travel to and why?
Japan.
That's a great question. I'd like to go back to Japan, even though I live there. I do want to go back.
I want to go to Japan.
You want to go to Japan? But why? But why?
Because I'm into
You know,
their culture. I'm a
being
big
raised,
weeb.
being raised where I am and seeing like weeaboos or whatever people call them, I've always been fascinated by Japanese culture because where we kind of like grow away from arcade machines.
What's a weeboo?
Well,
it's a person who's like,
it's like an
overly
autistic white
obsessed with
person
like
who's, like,
Japanese
just-
culture.
yeah.
So do you think?
No, here's the thing.
Like, I'm kind of a slight weeb because
Here's
I
the
like
thing, yeah.
Godzilla and
Well, we
fucking-
did that podcast with what's his face? With Wooly,
Wooly, yeah.
and Wooly was like this self-prescribed like Uber weeb.
Yeah.
No, yeah, there's nothing
Yo,
wrong.
if
like,
you're down with Japanese stuff, I don't see the problem.
I
know,
fucking grew up in
language.
Asia. Everything I fucking love is Asian, but I don't
I'm
consider
saying in
myself
the
a weeb.
sense, I'm saying in the sense with weeboo as a not a derogatory statement, but as like a person who's really into. That's why I said.
Don't
weeb.
you use it in a derogatory fashion to
I don't
crack
use
on
it.
people?
I don't
what they
use it
do,
as a
but
derogatory
I just
statement.
say it
I
like
don't
a
call
person
people
who's-
weeaboos because I understand.
What
people
is
like
the
Japanese
exact
culture.
translation of
Okay, a weeaboo was an insult to
A
people
white
who were
person
like,
who likes
I love
Japanese
anime,
stuff.
I love manga, I love like Godzilla and Ultraman and all this other just really Japanese
It's not
shit.
an insult.
Where it's usually it used to be kind
It
of.
used to be, but we
now-
don't live in that age anymore.
But now it's just kind of like, yeah, I guess I'm kind of a weeb because I like
Yeah,
Japanese
exactly.
culture.
Like I would call myself. I would honestly say, if I invested more time, I could definitely become a weeb. Absolutely, I have no problem saying that. It's like becoming a nerd. It's like not a big deal. What I'm
But
saying.
don't weebs like crack on other weebs because they aren't as weeb as they are?
If you want to crack
that's
on a
every-
weeb because
yeah,
he's
but that's
not
like
as
every
weeb
nerd
as you,
culture.
You're
You're not
fucking
really a
douchebag.
nerd.
If you want to be like, you're not a nerd because I know the fucking square root of 400. It's like, who cares, faggot? I know like more game knowledge than you could ever know. It's like, whatever you call a weeb is a weeb. But in my opinion, like the whole culture of like weebology,
Weebology.
Weeabology.
coin.
Weebology.
Coin.
This guy
But
knows. This guy
basically-
knows.
Oh
what he's
my
doing.
God.
Basically, I always found the
It's
concept.
happening.
I always found it fascinating that like they still read mangas. I don't want to get crucified.
Thank you.
And they still like do arcades and shit. Like it's still really popular there. And that concept that they still like do that kind of stuff and the different. I've always been fascinated in the different like just that culture and in general. Like I love the Japanese like fashion and style. They have really cool fashion in Japan. Like Tokyo has an amazing fashion sense. I love like the styles and shit. And beyond
No,
like
it ends up being like what we end up emulating.
yeah,
later on.
beyond the
Yeah.
fashion, beyond the games, and beyond like the arcades and stuff, I've always been really fascinated with the Japanese culture because American culture, I like American. I'm not going to say like I'm not an American. I love American
Well,
culture.
American culture is such a hodgepodge of cultures. When you
Yeah.
think about like Japanese culture, it's very homogenous. It's
Oh,
very
absolutely.
isolated, very specific, laser
Maybe my-
crystallized,
yeah.
like
American
pinpoint-
culture is summed up like you buy a crock pot, you
Yeah,
put a bunch of
exactly.
shit in it,
Yeah.
and hope that it works out. The end.
Yeah, and Japan has been very faithful to making sure that what they present to the world has been very much like representative of their
It's
country.
just cool that you can be
Exactly.
like on a train through Japan and you'll pass under a statue of a giant robot. It's like shit
I'm all
that
about
actually
that.
happens there.
That idea is awesome to me because
Yeah.
in America we're too busy. We're worried about like the stuff that's
Got like
you know,
Gundam
wars
statues
and shit.
and Godzilla statues. It's like
Yeah, the
sweet,
gun.
dude.
You wouldn't go through fucking New York and see a giant Gundam statue under.
My favorite
Definitely wouldn't.
story, one of my favorite stories as far as like geek culture is concerned, is I went to one of the Sega arcades, and there was House of the Dead.
Oh,
and
that's
there
cool,
were these
dude.
guys. There was this one guy, specifically one guy, long hair, and he was playing House of the Dead, and he did it with like it looked like he wasn't even looking
Was
at
that
the
his
screen.
name? Long hair.
Yeah, long hair. No, that would be a Chinese name. But he was like, he was at the Sega arcade, and he played House of the Dead, and it looked like he wasn't even looking at the screen, but he was playing two players with both guns, and he did this thing where he was just like almost like doing a dance while he was playing.
And you know what?
And he was like, pop, pop,
Equilibrium,
pop.
it's like a
That fascinates
gun
me.
No, it looked like a Gunkata thing, and he was doing headshot. Now, to be fair, I didn't even know in House of the Dead that you could do like a straight up headshot kill. Like I knew that helped, but I didn't know that like if you only did headshots in House of the Dead, that would actually like
And you know what? That absolutely fascinates me.
Yeah.
The concept of that.
No,
I would
everyone
never
circled
think
around
of that.
and watched it. It was
People
like a
are
very normal
invested. These
cultural
people who
thing.
get together and do DDR sessions and like
Yeah.
these fucking Japanese like arcades. It's like an Evo tournament. Everyone's lined up and fucking cheering these.
That's
people on.
exactly what it was like. I mean, back then, watching somebody in like a crowd playing a video game felt a little awkward.
Yeah.
But now that we have like I mean, and this is in before the 2000s. So
Oh, yeah,
now
absolutely.
watching people play video games in a fucking huge room is normal
Yeah.
and celebrated.
Absolutely.
But when I was doing it, it felt a little awkward. So
Yeah,
it is
no.
kind of interesting how things have fucking changed since
Yeah.
then. So next question we've got, and we're getting close, fellers. This is from Super Slum. If you could run your own convention, what would be the first thing you do?
What? What do you mean? The
Butts
first
out, titties up,
Fuck a chick.
everywhere you gotta fuck.
What would you do?
Dude, okay.
You're running a convention. First thing you do.
Dark
Chris.
room. Everyone
huge
gets naked
room.
and fucks each other.
No, you suck.
Promote ourselves.
Yeah, I know.
that's-
See, that's like the logical,
No!
like
A huge
like people
auditorium.
know.
Huge auditorium.
Okay.
Small ball pit.
Absolutely small.
Wait, isn't this like
If
that
you
one
get- if you
con
get
that
that
failed
$1,000
really
bucks,
hard?
Nah.
You're talking about something that
Yeah,
exists.
Yeah, no, yeah. $1,000 you get
We'll call it cash con. What do
you
you
get a wallow in people's urine.
Hold
Just
that
piss
away.
all over the
Cash
fucking
con.
balls.
Yeah, cash con. There you go.
Sleepy cash.
No, really. We run a con. If we ran a con, what would be the first thing you would do running a con?
Scary dark forest with owls. People walk through a forest and see all these scary owls.
Fuck you, boys.
Dude, let's just get a huge room and release like 50 million L's
It's a
into it.
good idea, dude.
You ever see the video of like the Americans like cheering the fucking they release the eagle and fucking smashing the It'd be like that.
See, that's a good cringe video.
30 owls smashing into the window constantly every fucking minute dying.
Trying to escape fucking Russia.
Fucking
The dark
dying.
room with these like fucking like stock sound effects that you buy like chains from like old the 80s, and there's fucking like aisles crushing in the
Throw a
road.
few
We'll
dolphin
have your
sound
fucking,
effects in there.
we'll have your canned narration playing all
Yeah,
the
there you
time,
go, the whole
over and
time.
over.
Yeah, just repeating.
There you go, this answer.
You turn it up
That's
really
my
loud, and all the
answer.
owls will scream
I
and
don't know
die.
about these motherfuckers' answer.
It's like turn up the bass. It's like breaking the speakers.
Not only your fucking ears hurting, or just
Let's
owls
paint the
crushing
L's
into
purple,
every
too.
window.
You know what I would do if I ran a convention? I would create a map where if there was a thing you needed to see or wanted to see, you'd actually be able to find it.
Wow, that's a good idea.
Because I know, you're right? Because I feel like we've gone to some conventions where people like almost hide the rooms that people are supposed to go to
Yeah.
in these very like fucking Sisyphean
Well,
mazes.
they have these fucking like Metroidvania bullshit. Like you can
No,
tell.
oh, I
It's
know.
like 6 fucking rooms
Oh,
above
no.
what you're supposed to go on.
And then it's a big surprise that people don't fucking figure it out. But
yeah, it's like, oh, I didn't know this is at room 42.
So anyways, yeah, if I ran a convention, number one, make a fucking map that people can actually follow. They don't have to download the app and fucking have a degree in fucking physics. All right, next. This, oh wow, this is the next and last Patreon question, fellas. You guys ready?
Yeah.
This is from Rodolfo